Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. This week I'm going to be talking about including more diversity in your fiction. The publishing industry, like most industries, and ideally the world, is constantly improving in response to readers' feedback and the natural progression of society and culture in general. For this reason, the need to include more diversity amongst a novel's cast of characters is an essential consideration for writers and publishers. I mean, think about it. Every day we interact with people who have different backgrounds, people with different ethnicities, sexual orientation, life experiences, physical and mental abilities. They're from different classes, have different education levels. I mean, you get the idea, people are different. The world is a mixed bag of wonderful and worrisome. However, this reality has not always been depicted in fiction or in entertainment. Whenever we start to talk about the importance of diversity in literature, the conversation tends to quickly turn over to a debate about appropriation, or who has the right to tell this person's story. Anne Patchett has a unique take on this. She feels that she can write about who or whatever she wants, but readers have the right to tear her to shreds if she does a bad job. I feel like Anne Patchett is a bit of an exception here. I think most writers feel a little bit queasier at the prospect of including characters whose backgrounds differ too much from their own. Basically, the way I see it, you have three options. 1. Don't include a diverse cast. 2. Include a diverse cast. Do a lot of research and do it well. 3. Include a diverse cast, but don't make the story about diversity. Let's tackle number 1. Don't include a diverse cast. Do I have to actually unpack this? I think the title speaks for itself. Look, you are certainly welcome to continue the outdated legacy of writing novels about white, straight, Western people, who are probably male. Let's move on to number 2. Number 2, include a diverse cast, do a lot of research, and do it well. If you agree with Anne Patchett, then this may be the best option for you. If you are a white, straight female living in Hobart, Tasmania, no one is going to arrest you for writing a lesbian erotica about 2 Nigerian refugees. However, even if you do a really good job, the reality is some people are gonna be really upset with you. If you have thick skin and a solid justification for why you want to write this story, then go ahead. People may not be happy with you. In fact, a lot of people mightn't be happy with you. But if there is a story in your heart that is begging to be written, then you gotta fucking write it. However, if you are writing about people whose backgrounds differ from your own, please do your research and do a lot of it. Read memoirs, interviews, and blogs. Conduct your own interviews with actual people whose lives and experiences mirror those of your characters. And when the manuscript is done, hire a sensitivity reader. Please. A sensitivity reader is someone who you hire to review your book and who assesses the work for any issues regarding representation, cultural accuracy, biases, or any instances of insensitive language or depictions. You absolutely can write about people from different backgrounds, but do it well and know why you want and need to write this story. Option number 3, include a diverse cast, but don't make the story about diversity. If option number 2 is for brave writers, then option number 3 is for ethical writers who are also cautious people pleasers. That's me. It is a lot easier, though that's not to say easy, to include a diverse set of characters when the novel isn't about the fact that the cast is diverse. For example, some people might feel it's inappropriate for a white straight female to write a coming out story about an African teenage boy. But it is appropriate if that same writer publishes a novel about a female heroine whose best friend happens to be queer. See the difference? In either scenario, you will still need to do research, but the pressure around articulating the internal experience and perspective of this character is totally eliminated because the story isn't about sexual orientation, it's about something else. This option has been used to great effect in YA novels and in children's books, though of course it also appears in adult fiction. The need to include more diversity within these two categories became very apparent in 2011, when YA authors Cindy Pon and Melinda Liu realized, during an online conversation, that their fiction had become popular because it was set in a fantastical version of Asia. Their conversation quickly sparked the Twitter movements #WeNeedDiversity in books and #diversity in YA. Many adult writers feel that it is especially important to include more diversity in YA and children's fiction so that children and teenagers can see themselves in the fiction they're actually reading. As author Walter Dean Myers said, "As a black teenager in a white-dominated world, I saw that these characters, their lives, were not mine. What I wanted and needed really was to become an integral and valuable part of the mosaic that I saw around me." Regardless of which option you choose, okay, hopefully you're choosing option 2 or 3. The literary landscape is changing in response to our broader social and cultural awareness of those who have been marginalized. Progress is a natural part of human nature. We need to grow and develop and do better. Including a diverse cast won't solve all the world's problems, but it is a step in the right direction. And I hope you take that step. Thanks so much for watching, guys. That's all I've got for you. Know that you can always check me out on social media. I'm on Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, and Facebook. You can also check out my website, taraeast.com. If you sign up for my weekly newsletter, you'll also receive a free downloadable copy of the Writers Kickstarter Pack, How to Start a Blog and Get Published. If you enjoyed this video, please feel free to subscribe and give it a thumbs up. I so appreciate the fact that you take time out of your day to watch these videos. It means a lot to me. I hope you've had a really good week, and I'll see you next time.